going on, guys? King Strats here, back into the video on the channel, and today we are back with another episode of The Best, where I highlight my favorite restaurants of each genre in the year of 2023. When it comes to franchise restaurants, I've already been to most of these, and I'm just going to highlight my favorite meals from each of these places. And today we are at Five Guys, one of my favorite fast casual chains in the country. Fast casual is different from fast food, so the food is a little bit more expensive. When it comes to fast casual, the main difference is these are sit-down restaurants that you go up and get your own food, so you don't have a waiter, as well as the fact there is no drive-thru. Five Guys is in that top category for me of my favorite, so this is my favorite order from there. First of all, we have the fries. These are the Cajun fries, and these are a large. If you know Five Guys, they give you a whole bag. And that is what they did here today. I don't even know how to get these out. You see all these fries back here? That's better. These are a large order of their Cajun fries, some of the best fries in the game. If you know how Five Guys works, they actually blanch these overnight, and they have really, really good, crisp, and I wasn't really supposed to eat that yet, but I don't really care. The fries are amazing. But we did, of course, get a burger. You can't go to Five Guys without getting a burger. This is what I get on my burger. This is a bacon cheeseburger. Now, if you know how Five Guys works, they all come with two patties. So, of course, there are two patties on here. I don't know why. Some people don't like the way this looks, but I kind of like the whole smashed look. It gives it sort of this homemade vibe. And I don't know, it just works for me. Some people may not, but I do. Let's see what's going on in this burger. Give you my... Whoa. Damn. So much is falling out. Let me just take that bacon out real quick. But this is what I get on mine. We have barbecue sauce, grilled mushrooms, mayo, grilled onions, jalapenos, and tomato. Of course, the double patty. This burger for me is just... I can't wait. Five Guys gonna do you right every time. You may have to clear your 401k out just to eat this, and I feel you. But still, if I want a good burger from a chain restaurant, this is the one that I get. Two nice seasoned patties, and then you can put whatever toppings on. They don't charge you extra, even though they charge you $92. Make sure you get your toppings worth on this. Oh, man. Bacon's still crispy. Normally, bacon and mayo, you have to get something else to cut through that. Some people like lettuce. I like to get tomato and then some kind of condiment like barbecue sauce or ketchup to make it a little bit sweeter to cut through there. But one more bite, bro. Come on now. Yeah. Best $98 you'll ever spend in your life. We already talked about the fries, but they make these fresh. Weird thing about Five Guys, if you look in the restaurant, they all have a place where they tell you on a board or something on the wall where they got the potatoes from. They're really trying to bring home that these are hand cut and fresh. You always get so many of them. And I love the little Cajun seasoning on here. These work for me. Absolute heat. And then this was like the viral thing that everybody was talking about. I had this 2 years ago and then again this year, and it's still one of the best things on the menu. So you have the grilled cheese, but you add a patty and then whatever condiments you want on it to make a patty melt. So you get the inverted bun. I add grilled onions to mine as well as barbecue sauce, and then I will get grilled onions to make like a nice little patty melt. They're not bad. Oh, okay. This might even be better than the burger, to be honest. And you go back in for a fry. Full transparency, this order cost me like $50. I don't care. You can go somewhere else and get you a McDouble or something like that. I'm not mad at you, but... Outside's nice and crispy. You see the char on there? And you get the grilled onions. Just makes a nice little patty melt. I just add a little barbecue sauce to it. Wow. I took down like 3 bites. This is so damn good. Ain't got no business being this good. And a lot of people sleep on these, but the Five Guys Glizzy, the hot dog, I think they're good. They split them. They nice and cook them on a flat top. I get the cheese dog and just add grilled onions and mustard. Mustard is a thing for me on hot dogs. I know a lot of people don't really care for it, but to me, it's just grown man stuff when you get mustard on there. So that is what it looks like on the inside with the grilled onions as well as the mustard and the cheese. That nice little split top. You see it? There it is, lip. Yes. Sometimes if I'm feeling like it, I will actually get jalapenos on this, but I didn't today. Because they cook these on the flat top, they have a nice little snap to them. The one thing that I only have a complaint about Five Guys with these is this bun. I'm nitpicking, but I think it would go better if they got one of those like New England style ones with the white bread sides, and then they cooked it on the grill the same way they do this. It would go crazy. But beggars can't be choosers. Another fry. Dude, this is a good fry. And I like their shakes. Now, normally I would drink this in the car. One of the bad things, and it's not a bad thing, but just a reality thing, about being like a person who makes food videos, you can't touch the food in the car. So, I have to wait, which means if I got the heat on in my car because it's 30 degrees in New Jersey right now, you're going to have to deal with the fact that your shake going to have a little bit of meltiness to it. But I got the Reese's shake, which a fucking cup is stuck right on that damn thing. All right, let's try that again. Y'all gotta give me a bigger straw. That's better. Reese's for me to go. Their shakes, they make on premises, hand spin them, just like most places do, but it just adds to the Five Guys experience if you ask me. I'm not wasting my time with this damn straw. Now, the biggest issue that people had with Five Guys forever is most people say it's too expensive. I'm inclined to agree. But the thing I will say is these days, where Five Guys used to be here on price point and everybody else was here, they haven't moved. And everybody else did this. And all of a sudden, it doesn't seem like a bad deal anymore. Of course, I'm referring to fast casual restaurants, not fast food. Fast food to me should be anything that, like a meal should be under $10. When it comes to fast casual, it should be somewhere between 10 and 15. If you get more on the expensive side, then you're getting closer to 20. But it's got to be worth the money. For a lot of people, I know it's not. And I completely hear you. But for me, it is. I just think it's really good. And they make everything to order, so you do have to wait a little longer. But you can physically see them doing it. And kind of how they set up the little workstations. That, to me, at least ensures that I'm getting fresh food. Whereas, when you go to a fast food restaurant, sometimes you're just getting stuff that kind of been put through, and it's sitting there in a heat lamp, so they can make it real quick. That's the biggest difference to me. If you don't like Five Guys, I can completely understand that, though. Because, can you make something like this at home if you're a decent cook? Yeah. 100%. But I don't want to. There's no other excuse. I'm just too lazy. So, for me, this just don't have to do. I'll sit here and eat all this, man. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think it's one of the best chain restaurants, fast food wise, or fast casual wise, that you can find. I prefer these burgers over the sit-down chains like Applebee's or Chili's. I know some of y'all don't, but I think it tastes better. I've also heard that Five Guys has better locations on the East Coast compared to everywhere else. I've never tried Five Guys anywhere other than New York and New Jersey. So I can't verify that. But here, in my opinion, it's the best. Some people say Shake Shack. Maybe we'll do Shake Shack for the best. I gave them a last chance and they're still in the rotation. But I just barely go there because they're still not my favorite. And as far as in this genre, so you got Habit, you got Five Guys, you got Shake Shack. I don't really count In-N-Out because it's like fast food, but it's not here anyway. This is the best to me. And this is my best order. Again, if you go there, they don't charge you extra for anything that you get on your burgers other than bacon. So make sure you load up on condiments, at least you feel like you're getting your money's worth. And they do give you a ton of fries. I can at least give them that much. But I don't want to eat all this food. It is the holiday season. We'll be doing the best restaurants and the best orders from each of my favorite restaurants or franchise restaurants. And that is going to be the end of the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed, but we will be back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.